All right, and welcome. This is Goo TV presents Beat the Last Spelunky. It's a new series for the sake of Spelunky. I have started the same thing with Resogun, but in case you are not familiar, what it means is that we're only going to post a score where we beat the last score. My high score in this game is somewhere in the neighborhood of 620-some thousand right now. I'm very proud of that score, although it is paled by comparison and, you know, along with some other people out there, certainly not among the best. But what I'm really hoping for here is to just show a nice slow progression of score, and so we're only going to post a video whenever we beat the last score. I'm also kind of hoping to use it as a learning tool, maybe for some of the people out there that aren't as familiar with Spelunky. I have heard a lot of people have gotten interest in this because of my love for it, and then have since picked it up and go, oh my god, this game's hard. And while they're not inaccurate, a lot of Spelunky is manageable with good play. So like anything, practice and you'll get better at it. So hopefully this video, along with my commentary, will help you up-and-coming Spelunky players out there understand the game a little bit better. So I will talk about things as they happen, try and, maybe, I don't want to say do beginner stuff, per se. We're still going to try and, I'm not going to dumb down my play as a result, but what it might mean is that I might talk about some of the things that happen, on screen a little bit more than I would otherwise. So hopefully, at the very worst, it can turn out to be, something that's usable by people other than people that just like to watch the high scores. So I guess tip number one is always be carrying something, especially in the mines. Those arrow traps are totally hazardous. They do 2 damage, which can be just brutal, and a lot of times they have the opportunity to really start some chain reaction. That's unfortunate. That's a parachute that enables you to not take fall damage once. It'll slow your fall. It's largely a pretty worthless item in comparison to some of the other ones that you can get. This was an I hear snakes at the beginning of the level, which means there is going to be the snake pit here. And the snake pit will always have a mattock at the bottom of it. Wow, I got really lucky there. That was not masterful play. That was a big mistake. But, sometimes luck is a factor in this game. So if we bomb right here down at the bottom, that will reveal a mattock that we can use to break stuff. Now, I've heard people say that, okay, fine, don't kill that stupid snake. I've heard people say that you can get, like, unlimited mattock if you carry it into the next level. I don't believe that's true. It does, however, seem to increase the usefulness of it. Or at least the duration of it, but largely that's not real useful for our purposes because we're likely just going to kill the shopkeeper over here, and we'll show my beginner method to do it. There are better ways to do it, but this is the way that I feel the most comfortable. So right now I'm really just looking for potential treasure, because I know that I am going to kill the shopkeeper here in just a moment. Okay, whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is pop a rope. Then you can pick up an item, and as long as you stay in the shop, which is denoted by that paneling in the background, he won't get mad at you. And as long as you don't throw the bomb into the shop, he won't get mad at you, which means that by using that rope, you can pull him closer, and then therefore, bomb and then get all the goodies that result from that. I picked up the spring shoes, which let you jump 3 squares instead of 2. I also picked up the spike shoes, which means that jumping on people's heads do a lot more damage. The cape is an ability that allows you to float to the bottom earlier. Okay, we got lucky here because the Ujat Eye is on this level. Every time there's a snakes level, I'm worried that I'm missing the Ujat Eye by going down that path. The Ujat Eye is part of a string of things that you need to do in order to get to Hell. And in order to get the best scores, you got to go to Hell, and you got to play the extra levels that result because of that. This is totally... I have the spring shoes, so we aren't wasting anything by jumping down there. I almost had to waste a bomb there. We are going to have to use a bomb on the key over here. Bombs are a hot commodity, very useful, so you should avoid using them unless you really know what you're doing and know how to apply them effectively. But in this case, we want the Ujat Eye. The Ujat Eye allows you to see where the black market is via like a hot or cold kind of process. Super useful. Without that, it's near impossible to find. I mean, you can find it. It's still there, but it is much more difficult in that way, and I'm pretty bad at finding it in that way, so anytime we can get the Ujat Eye. So okay, we're going to look down here below. Okay, we got bombs down there, which is fantastic because there's a whole heck of a lot of shopkeeper hatred down there. What we're trying to do here is just kind of aggro these guys, and hopefully one of these guys will kill each other, and we'll throw one bomb down because why not? And it did no good, but hopefully maybe trapped them in there. Actually, this isn't the best of situations for us. They appear to be in some sort of infinite loop here. We're going to test something that is not going to work in our favor, I'm sure. Nope. Get out. Wow. Okay. So that was interesting. Okay. We were able to kill the shopkeepers. You can tell when shopkeepers are alive or dead based on that music that we're hearing in the background right now. The reason why we're still hearing music in the background is that there must be a vault on this level. We're not going to concern ourselves with that because it took us long enough to kill that. But the ghost would probably be coming along shortly. Vaults are super useful for increasing your score because vaults are guaranteed to have some... Okay, can't get to that without using a rope or a bomb. Oh, bummer. Okay, that didn't work out quite how I had hoped. And it turns out that that is totally worthless. So vaults have... Seriously? I just want to kill that stupid spider. Vault... Ooh, there is a jetpack in that brick right there. That is... We're going to grab that. Jetpack is almost a necessity for hell. Oh, geez. That was just stupid damage. Jetpack is obviously, fantastic for movement, and it makes hell tremendously more doable. It also makes the boss fight against Olmec a lot easier, where if we're lucky, maybe you'll be able to see that this game, but I'm not going to bet on it every time I bet on something like that. I tend to lose, so that little movement there was just to get the bat to fly off the ceiling, in which case we could shoot him in the face. And shooting bats in the face, always fun. And since we're going for high score, obviously we're going to try and pick up all of these gems as much as possible. But remember, a dead spelunker... Ooh, I do not like this situation at all. Oh, God. Okay. Ooh. Okay, now we're in... It's in our favor now. Whoop. And you can hear by the music that it has gone back to normal, which means that all the shopkeepers on the level are dead, which is exactly what we wanted. That's going to get killed by the arrow. Oh, nope. I guess not. Here. Have that. Important to note, you can run through spikes, you just can't land on them. If you have the cape, you can float down on top of them, and that's totally okay. But obviously the jetpack does not have that slow descent property. I mean, you can effectively slow your descent, but you can't, coast, so to speak. Okay, those guys are annoying. Okay, we must have angered some shopkeeper, or some shopkeeper got aggroed. Okay, that blinking right there is telling us that we are not far from the black market. Question? No! Get out of the water. That was just stupid damage. I apologize for that. I'm looking for the edge here that would tell me that the black market is closer, so to speak. I think we're just gonna do this the sloppy way. And look for it this way. It's probably gonna be right back in the middle of this, isn't it? Yeah, it's looking that way, so. Oh, maybe not. Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely over here. So what you're really looking for, see these green edges here? That's really what you're looking for. Most times it does not take you like 3 or 4 bombs to get to it, but in our case, I guess it did. I want to make sure we shoot that guy before he does anything to us. Now we're going to take a quick little look around and see what sort of easy gems we can pick up. I don't want to waste too much time. I don't really want to test my luck with the ghost, but at the same time, if we can find an altar, which I'll explain if we do find one, or some easy loot, might as well do it to increase score. So let's see what's below. I don't want to accidentally go down and aggro the shopkeeper either. I think that's going to be it. I'm happy. Ooh, okay, see, there you saw the parachute in action because I messed up and forgot where I was going. The jetpack does have a limited amount of juice to it, so obviously I must have ran out there. Screw you, bat. Sometimes you just gotta kill bats. Okay, so we're going to the black market, and having angry shopkeepers, we're going to do something right off the bat, and that is throw a rope and climb as fast as we can, because sometimes bad placement of a shopkeeper will mean that they will just jump right out of there. And the second thing we're going to do is chuck a bomb down, and if we get lucky and paste it onto a shopkeeper, awesome. If we don't, we're going to try and blow open a spot so that one or both of the shopkeepers on the top floor will go down to the second floor and then thus cease to be an immediate concern for us. So that's our short-term strategy. Where we go from there will depend on what's in the black market. Okay, so hopefully this will get him to fall down below. Maybe. Okay, we did not see any shopkeepers on this floor. Did they fall? They must have fell down in a different location or got killed by something. We were able to pick up a lot more. Oh, we made a mistake here. We wanted to look down below and see what we saw. Okay, there's no reason to go down to that floor whatsoever other than getting the Ankh, which should be right below where we are right now. But it looks like we're likely gonna have to get out of there. Sometimes you just gotta escape. There is a reload time for your shotgun, so you can't mess around with that too bad. I wanted to stay hanging on this rope here. The reasoning for that is because the kickback of the gun then does not affect me. Looks like the shopkeepers are all dead below, which is just fantastic, which enables us to get the Ankh, which is the second part that you need for the trip to hell. We definitely want to go down below because of those bomb boxes down there, so we just need to be careful about how we do it. I think the right answer here is to, whoop, don't want to do that. Bomb a couple of these little areas out. And then maybe see if we can paste. Yep, we pasted that guy. Whoa, almost bit it there. I don't know where that other dude is. There he is. Okay. Come back here. Oh, we were able to paste both of them. Fantastic. And that is all of the shopkeepers for this level. Pasting guys like that is a technique that, quite honestly, derives a lot of your ability to do that is based on luck, but it's also just getting used to how the shopkeepers move. That is not something you should concern yourself with for the short term. And quite honestly, not killing shopkeepers until you get more used to the game is probably a smart idea to begin with, but it's also a technique that helps you score some, better points because Well, you just end up, I mean, you can see from my inventory, I've just ended up with a really good setup already, and, as a result of that, I've been able to take advantage. So that should blow open the water there? Nope, guess not. We will always, this is a personal preference, but I will always use a bomb to open up a box or a crate. Crates very often... Ooh, okay, so here's our altar. Altars have a hidden value with them. You don't see what they are. But by sacrificing guys on it like that, you have the ability to raise your favor with Kali. And if you raise your favor with Kali high enough, then you gain the ability, you gain an item called the Kapala. And the Kapala is something where it's a cup, and every time you kill an enemy and some of its blood splashes onto you, it raises the amount in that cup. And okay, so damsels up above. Actually, we want to go back up there. Live damsels are worth the most. You can sacrifice anything alive or dead that has a body, but live damsels worth the most. Anyways, so if you get that Kapala, then you can get bunches of life just from the blood of your enemies. And in, like, when you hit the... also, by the way, when you get halfway to the Kapala, you get a random item that's from a selection of items. I don't quite honestly recall what all of them are, but normally they're pretty good items. Okay, come on, bat. Now, if we can... Oh, I forgot I have the glove. Oh, actually, I just picked up the glove. No wonder why I couldn't think of that. Okay, so what we're doing now is lining up that shopkeeper, because before he was aggroed, you can throw that bomb right at his face. Okay, so now's the point in time where we try to see if we can get that Kapala before the ghost shows up. Ghost shows up, we'll have to be doing some careful platforming. We will take that idol back down with us. Okay, so we're actually hanging out here intentionally to make sure the ghost appears on that side, because that'll give us the most amount of time to get down below. And right now, all I'm really doing is just trying to get some careful platforming in and not forget my shotgun. Ghosting the vault would have been probably better score-wise, but going after the Kapala is probably better long-term. Judging by how much I was dinking around at the start of that level, it pretty much had to be one or the other. Okay, let's not die on the spikes. Okay, so we're at a dead or restless level. What that means is there's a bunch of undead things. There's also a gravestone somewhere on here with the ash, with the word ash on it, which is a reference to Evil Dead or something else. Army of Darkness was what I was going for there. Oops, I totally just killed that damsel. Maybe we'll get lucky and come across a altar that we can sacrifice her on. There's some other things that happen with Dead or Restless levels. For example, these Jesus, little Twitch platforming there. Those guys obviously drop capes anytime they are sacrificed. Okay, see, there's our ash grave, and because we have the Ujat eye, you can see underneath it that there's a shotgun. That is always the case every time you come to a Dead or Restless level. That will be somewhere in there. Whoa, I can't believe you made it up here. Well, so what we're going to do now is pitch some bombs at this dude and hopefully get him before... Nope. What we're trying to do now is just time it. Well, that was good enough. Excuse me. Well, one of the advantages, obviously, to you know, collecting so many bombs is you have the ability to, you know, spend some of your, you know, hard-earned bombs going after the shopkeepers like that, because that's obviously something that needs to happen. Okay, so it does not appear like we have an altar unless we have one down below here, which we do not. That is not worth throwing a bomb out for, so we're not going to bother. And so what we will do here is we might as well take the idol for the points. This will actually bring about the ghost immediately, but it's worth 15 grand, so picking that up brings the ghost, but obviously, you know, worth it for point scorage. So this is turning out to be a reasonably good run. We've had some luck, but also some good stuff. Now what we're looking for here, and it shouldn't happen on this level, I believe it'll happen on the next or the level after, is we're looking for the Moat statue, I want to say it's called. Basically, it's a big head, and by getting that, by dying on the level where that is, along with getting the, or when you have the Ankh, you are resurrected with the head jet then, which is used for, you need that in order to get to Hell. Well, you need that to get to the City of Gold, which is in turn what you need to get to Hell. And we have our, looks like we'll be getting the Kapala barring any like crazy platforming mishaps here. It's also worth noting that once you have the Kapala, you should keep sacrificing people, because doing so gets you even more favor, and if you can get that hidden number up to a certain amount beyond that, you just flat out get a bunch of health, like straight off the bat. So we just got the Kapala. It's that skull cup looking thing. Combos really well with the spike shoes. It's also worthwhile to note that, oops, ran out of juice there. It's also worthwhile to note that the, you can whip, like the damsels a couple times before you, and that can get you some extra blood. So we'll actually do that here. So collecting blood there, get some extra life. I believe you can whip them twice, and our cup is like damn near full there. And I know that there is another guy up there, and we might come back for him, but right now what we need to do is anger the shopkeeper that's over here standing by the door. By the way, anytime you anger a shopkeeper, there will always be a shopkeeper at the end of the floor. Whoa, no! That was a mishap. Whoa. There's all sorts of, like, nastiness going on right now. So, okay, let's try this again. So what we're really trying to do now is aggro and or kill him. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, for the love. Okay, let's get his attention. Okay, now what we need to do is kind of get the ghost to follow us around elsewhere, so that we can make it back there easier. That might have been the hard way around, but as you can see, it worked out just fine. Ghost does not move very fast at all, so you can obviously, you know, use that to your advantage. Draw him to a place where you don't want to be, and then move around him to get to the exit. It's fairly easy once you're a little bit more accustomed to the game. Not too difficult to deal with. So we're in pretty good shape for a pretty substantially good run here. That might have been a little silly of me, but so now we're just going to go after all the delicious treasure we can. I'm hoping, for the sake of this video, that we can get a Vault Weekend Ghost, because that is a fantastic thing to show off. I know you can pick those up. I've never personally done it, so I don't know, the ins and outs of it, but it is possible to pick up those mines like that. Normally, I like to trigger them and move on, because, well, why why deal with such a thing? Well, that was an interesting way to get hit. We're not too concerned with life right now, because actually we haven't seen the hedge yet here, though. Oh, I don't have the climbing glove. We need to be a little bit more careful. Before we try angering the shopkeeper down here. We will use a rope here. Ropes are underrated. That's not exactly what I was going for, but it looks like he's going to run himself off the cliff anyway. And I did not see a vault, nor did I see an altar, so there's not much to do on this board. I didn't see the Moat head either, so this is not the board that we want to die on. No, I'm really used to it being on 2-2, but it's possible for it to appear, I think, anywhere between 2-2 or 2-3, maybe even 2-4. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we might as well carry the damsel over there, even though life at this point is virtually unimportant because of how we will end up coming back to life. But you never know. I could die from something really stupid. This game is really good at that, so yeah, might as well, I guess. I would have much rather delivered it to the... I guess for the altar it wouldn't really matter either. So moving on into 3-3, excuse me. And I have to imagine that the Moat Eye is going to be on this level. I don't think it appears on 3-4. We do have a vault over here to our right, which is exciting. That was probably a little bit more dangerous than it needed to be. We're not going to worry about angering him just yet. Okay, sending all sorts of explosions out. There is our damsel. That is important because we are going to want to... Okay, so there's the Moat head that we were looking for. That's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, I'm cool with doing this. Nice part is I can get out of here. Yep. So we're not going to be able to take the shotgun with us. However, we are going to use it to ghost that vault. Oh, I almost fell to my doom there. Okay, it's important to deliver the damsel on this level, because when you're resurrected and you leave the level, you'll end up with 5 life instead of 4. Whereas virtually all the rest of the life that I'm going to get this in this particular location is utterly worthless. Oh, I almost had that box fall on me, and that's completely worthless. Just doing this for score now more than anything. And we will bust this guy. Oh, we don't want to bust him from the top there, though. Oh my gosh, stop with the jumping. What we really want now is for dude to get out of there. Which he has. And he's killed himself off the bottom of the board. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually use this opportunity to ghost the vault. Ghosting a vault means that when the ghosts pass over these gems that are here, that are left from the treasure chests of the vault that the shopkeeper was in, they'll turn to diamonds, which makes them tremendously more full of worth, excuse me. So, kind of a no-brainer. Pardon the pause there. I needed a drink of sustenance. Might as well drop the rifle and wait patiently for the ghost to arrive. The gun is going to do me no good, because when I die and am resurrected, I will not have the gun. So we're just going to hang out here long enough for this ghost to pass through this stuff. Make sure he turns them all to diamonds. See, they are nice, shiny silver diamonds now. And get the ghost to come way up over here. Sure, what do you have? And so we're just going to kind of attract him over here, run quick, grab that stuff, grab those diamonds, and then kill ourselves, which we can do as easily as falling off. So we will... Oh, we want to make sure that he's not terribly near the Moat Eye. I've actually never ghosted a vault and died for the head jet at the same time, so it's possible that this won't work as well as I think it will, but... so the Ankh will bring us back. We'll be in the head jet, and the ghost is not terribly far away, so we are going to make sure that we walk into the exit relatively quickly. This is turning out to be a way more successful run than I anticipated for my benchmark run on Beat the Last, which might make this the only video for a while, because, yeah, definitely going to keep playing the game, though. I absolutely love this game. That is an unfortunate damsel to get at, but we'll see what happens. Right now, we are landing on these guys for the blood, and potentially if we see a vault, we'll go after that as well. Or if we see a shotgun, we'll go after that as well. We could go to the mothership. Pro players will encourage you... Whoa, that was close. Pro players will encourage you to go to the mothership because it is a free board, meaning that it is a board that you do not... that does not count against your totals. Things like the City of Gold, which you need the head jet for. That's the part to... or that's part of getting to hell. Things like the City of Gold are take the place of other levels. So, ooh, okay, didn't really mean that. So sometimes you end up having to, or that is one way to increase your score, because you obviously have the ability to. I don't know what my chances are of hitting this dude. Oh, and his shotgun lives. That's exciting. The shotgun is helpful, not necessary, because we will pick up, you know, assuming that the run done well, we will pick up a... Okay, so let's go back at that damsel. Sorry, thinking about too many things. Actually, we will grab you too, because right now I actually care more about you than I do the damsel, for better or for worse. 15 grand is nothing to sneeze at. And this should work. Yep. Need to remember to get further away from those explosions. Easy way to die there. And we will deliver this. We will get it, assuming that we, you know, are able to actually, you know, make the chain reaction that gets us to hell. Part of that is getting the scepter in the temple, which we're about to enter, and that scepter is vital. It becomes, you know, takes the place of the shotgun. So really this shotgun is only going to last us a level or two. That's not, don't get me wrong, that's not nothing. We need to kill Anubis, which is this floating annoying dude that shoots these pinkish, purplish sorts of... Okay. So Anubis is not over on this side, so we got to make it over the other side. The most annoying... Oh, there is an altar right there, though. Let's see if we can make that happen. Which should not actually be a problem. Oh, derp. Let's use your head here, Scott. That's just super stupid damage. But hopefully, yep, that was enough to get us the big invigoration bonus, which is to say lots of life. Okay, so there is Anubis. Nope, that's actually not what I was going for. And that should do it, yep. That kills Anubis, which gives us the scepter, which is a pretty wicked weapon that we will use to kill off shopkeepers when need be. Actually, we'll just go back around that other way because that was mostly safe. And the scepter, combined with the head jet, is what allows you to get into the City of Gold. City of Gold being a vital part of getting to hell, because you need an item in there. Stay away from me, shopkeeper, with your insta-death thing. Oh. So we're just going to blow up all of that. I don't want to deal with those jumping bastards. Turns out not really worth it, but might as well get our goodies here. And then we will get out of here. I could have bombed below the lava there for all the red gem goodness, but yeah, I'm okay with my 323,000. Good lord. You hear prayers to Kali. I don't honestly know what that means. Okay, so here is our entrance to the City of Gold. Can I not whip these guys? I guess not. Okay, I was really just trying to get some health there. We could see what we see. We have a good amount of life. There are insta-death things, so I mean, obviously, it only gets you so far. I think we're going to actually we'll unlock that, pick up the damsel, and then get out of here, because I don't want to get too cute. Actually, we will also pick up that idol, because that's relatively easy to get. Which we'll do by doing this, because, nah, whatever. It's one of the benefits of having all those bombs. Oh, and there is a vault over there, too. I don't know if that's necessarily in the cards. Oh, especially without a shotgun. Nope, nope, we're not going to mess this up. We're going to try and make it to hell, so we're just going to head off to the City of Gold. And this should put us at, what, 14 life? So now we need to find the book, and we need to, oops. That wasn't really intentional, but I'm not going to complain either. We need to find the Necronomicon, which is a book. And then we also need to kill Anubis too, so that he doesn't chase us around for the rest of the game. Okay, turn around. That should be enough to kill him. Ideally, we want to find a shotgun here. Seriously? Seriously, you stupid zombie. Get away from me. You gonna come off this way? You totally are. Oh my gosh, that is not what I was trying for. And you couldn't kill this stupid little buzzard thing. That would have been way too nice of you. Oh, for the love. Okay, we're just killing all sorts of zombies now. It is worth good gems, so I guess I can't complain too much. So yeah, there's our Necronomicon. We need that in order to find the location to hell. I believe we also need it to enter hell. Boy, there's just an overabundance of these guys. Like, I don't think just knowing the entrance to hell is good enough. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously? Fine. Come over this way. I need you to get out of my way so I can get this book. And that is a super annoying arrow trap right there. So, yeah, we're just going to grab this and get the heck out. And Anubis 2 will follow you from level to level if you do not kill him. So, now he is dead. We have the Necronomicon. And hopefully... Oh, there is a thwomp right there. And I do not like thwomps. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my gosh. Almost died there. I do not see a shotgun. How did Mr. Shopkeeper die? Come on. I was really hoping for a shotgun here. Okay. Okay, guess we are not getting one. Oh no! Instead we're going to completely forget about the thwomp that we completely paid attention to before, and that's going to cut our run short. Bye. Stupid way to die, especially with such a good setup, but that will conclude our benchmark run for Beat the Last. Now all I need to do is beat 396,200. So this might be a little while. But if you like this video, want to see more Spelunky, Resogun, XCOM, into all sorts of those kinds of games, then definitely give us a like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thanks.